speaker, but I hope not the least. We heard here a lot of very, very interesting presentations, and mine will be dedicated to fix the concepts. In our case, our national case, it's very important to establish a certain concept of development. Sometimes we miss this fixed concept. We were used from the past to just to do, not to think. So my suggestion is first to think and then to try to develop the activities. I'm saying this because, as I've told you to a lot of you, the research in the field in all countries is very developed, but the transposing reality, I mean, the real activities in small, medium size, is far below the possibilities. First, I suggest to think about the development of human activities. At the beginning, the humans were hunting and picking fruits, then they developed by practicing agriculture, then it was developed the industrial area with Brown, then nuclear era, this is the one, info technology era, and now we are living in the biotechnology era. What will follow, we have to think. So, biotechnology is at the highest level, integrating all the other sort of developments. It is estimated by the World Energy Association that the energy consumption in 2050 will be 3 times larger than today. Of course, in accord with the increasing of prosperity. At the moment, humanity has three major targets: prosperity, environment, and of course, unfortunately, terrorism. If we look at this map of the world, it's of course artificial because it's night everywhere. We can see the white, yellow spots from it represents the most developed countries. I mean the eaters of energy. But the future development involves the increasing of energy. Analyzing the resources, we can see that coal will be still on 150 years, but the oil is going down. The resources, possible resources, will require more energy to extract the mineral oil. So, energy will be an important target. I put, like my friend Gerhard, some historical pictures. These are, of course, it's very important for our subject, renewable energy. His first engine actually acted with peanut oil. Then, for me, it's very important, Henry Ford, who sold his Ford T with working with bioethanol, and the company Ford, perhaps few people know, the company Ford has several factories producing bioethanol, but afterwards, with the discoveries of the mineral fuel, the price killed this business. And of course, perhaps the vehicles in the lower part will be the future. There are 3 prime sources of energy on the Earth. We all face this. I'm not insisting on these things. They can be found on our internet and available. We have to think at the changes in development in relation with environment. It's exhaust emissions that will cover most of the research energy, then greenhouses, and last but not the least, energy. All this under this scheme of the 3 E's: security of energy supply, harmony with environment, and of course economic efficiency. Our friend and colleague from Stuttgart told the technical things, but it's a difference between the price. The price in Germany of electricity is about 0.31 euros, yes, 32 cents when you pay. But the state paid for green electricity about 71, as far as I know. So it's a big difference. As we see, the spirit of coming age is putting on the top the development of renewable energy. According to the last European directive, the proposed target for 2020 is 14%. At the moment, Romania actually is having around 17.5% renewable energy, most produced from hydraulic power stations. Of course, it's the target of 24 that should be achieved needs a lot of work and investment. The biofuel challenges are dedicated to reduction of production costs, expand of production of raw material without affecting the food sector, and of course everything under the umbrella of protection of environment. So it's an increasing of biofuel share in the total consumption, considering the 4 different stages of generation of biofuels, starting from the first and ending with the last one, the 4th, that is telling that cultivated plants very friendly and very friendly with environment and very productive. I am presenting this, I want to insist very much that Thomas mentioned the European platform for biofuels. We are part of this. Actually, I am member of the World Group 2 Convention. And this year, in May, we established the development agenda for each generation. Of course, the last one, most not so interesting, is the first generation, but it's not degree. And of course, the second and third generation are on the top with different deadlines, just to reach the target. The drivers are, of course, energy security, agricultural benefits, and fossil fuel resources. And, of course, the issues are the competitiveness and compatibility with different engines. Finally, the engine, and we see the efficiency of different sources of engineers for internal combustion engines to develop the right engines for the use of fuels, efficient fuels. At the European level, it's a huge potential for substitution of mineral fuel. You can see here the shares that can pass very easy to high level. We see at our level it's dominating the wood energy. 90 years ago it was 90% wood energy, but of course in our case hydro energy, as I told you, it's a very important part of renewable energy. Of course geothermal, wind and solar. At the moment I have to point that in the southern part of our country, nearby Danube, it's in construction. The biggest park for aeolian electric stations from south-east part of Europe. Biomass supply chain, I'm not insisting too much. We can see here from this slide there are a lot of raw materials that through a certain technology can be transformed in ethanol and biodiesel, and not only, a lot of byproducts that can be used. In this table I'm presenting the potential of our country for renewable energy. It's a theoretical potential. Also, in this map, there are the distribution of renewable energy potential in different areas of the country. Biomass is nearly everywhere, and at the level of our country, it was emphasized here from our guest from Hungary. The capacity calculated in our country is about 15 million kilocalories per hectare, a huge potential. You see here the potential of first and second generation of fuels. I mean, it's very much related to the raw material. It's not regarding the economic potential for raw material.